Okay. What I want you to do is this. At the same time that he comes, and have this facing him. I don't want to see this. That's not the idea at all. So that this line is now to you. There's no defensive thing about trying to push his sword away. Okay? It's purely getting his distance to come correctly for you and to simply absorb exactly the same distance. It's modification. Try it. Now simply this. From where you are, if your position is good, the road is open. If your position is bad, the road is not going to be so open. Because this is not in the same relation to you. So here, this way is just so that this is open. So you use it. Very simple. Don't make big steps. If I make a big step, I've got a long way to go back again. Try to regulate your steps so they're natural steps. Try it. The direction, the administration would be happy if we were holding your mouth. Look what's going to happen here. Use this. Okay. Don't throw it out trying to do something like this. It's not that. It's not 1, 2. It's going inwards this way, like that. So that the bend of my sword is going to flip over and use the bend of his sword. Just this way. Like scooping some ice cream. Here. Okay. Up, this way. Try it. You always did it on one side, this way. Okay. So now change and from the other side and say, try doing it from this position. This way. Don't push against it again. If you push against it, he can drop down quickly and knock your blade out. You give him too many chances. He's already in a good position. So you want to avoid that. You want this movement to be this way. So that here it's just taking his blade. You're receiving it. Uke-dome. In this way, if he was trying to do something, he'd have this constantly in front of him. Then, now you go this way. Okay? So from the left side, up this way. Very simple move. Right side, left side. Try it. So here, so 1, straight out, then this side. Try the other side. 1 and 4. 1, 4. 1. It's called Hiraki-ashi. Forward and then back. I'm in the same position almost. Nothing's changed. Here, your foot's in the same place where it is. Now when I step back with this, there's a whole step more. And that should go just beyond his balance. So that he wants to grab here. His eye is for here. And your step backward is now too much for his eye. Just a little too far. If it was too big, he would stop. Or else he just, he would change his feet so he would stay in balance. You want to unbalance him. Oh, here it is. This is what you want to create. And this helps. That's where this is where it's happening. It's not here, the action. The action from your movement, it's here. Like this. So you want just let's see, best way to do this would be the other side, this way, okay? So that here, this is coming. Okay. This side is going basically like that. So this was here. Okay? So that at no time, it's not as though you're doing this. Pulling away and then putting something. And that's what you see when you work. You're pulling away and then trying to hit. Okay? But here it's just the movement. This movement here has given the power to that even. And at the same time has taken care of this position. Okay? Try some more. Now, your movement is fairly simple. It's exactly what you just did with the sword. So here, okay, this is very important. If I turn this way and I try to go back this way, it's going to be difficult. You'll have time to stop me. You want to have just this. Now with this. Come over like with the sword. I'm not holding, I'm not doing anything else, just it's a fun move. If you get this right. If you do this, it's not going to make sense at all. You tighten up right here. He gets his balance back. His balance is off, balance is on. Okay. So, 1, 2. Okay, try. Before, here. Okay, so here. And if you do this, okay, luck is with you, you've got it. It'll work. But if he's a good swordsman, when you do this, you're opening yourself to a lot of counterattacks. Not just this one, but other ones, okay? So, here, now, this is already closed. He already is in a bad position. Start it right now. Here, snaking its way up to his throat. Okay. 1, and 1. Then I added a little bit extra movement to it. Here, and move. Okay. So, here, when you do this, if I turn, it's the same as with the sword coming way out this way. You don't want to turn so much. All you need is this. Then this can come in. Okay. So your movement is quite simple. Here. This is now made this open. So, it's with the movement of the body that this happens. Not with the... Okay, it's because you do this at the same time. So, what this? You have your hand ready. Very lightly. So do it a little bit more freely now, but not with all the turning. Does that make sense? Can you see the difference or not see? Who doesn't see? Do you see? Okay, I'll do a little bit different. Okay, this is always harder. Do just the least bit. Very simple. Don't let him stand up again. Here's the off balance, keep it. Try it. Always remember, where you put your foot today, it must be good for tomorrow. Okay? So that here, when he comes, if I put my foot out here, or I put it over here, or I put it back here, all of that will make a difference to where I'm going to end up when I take this step. So you must get a feeling of how he's coming. Maybe he's coming with a little bit of a push, an extra push that's going, and you can feel he's grabbing with a, not just pushing but grabbing, but he takes a little extra distance. Or maybe he's reaching out and stay back, yeah, because he can feel that he's close. So all of those things you must feel. If he's coming with a push, then maybe it's better to have a little step back than here. If he's coming with more of a pull, maybe you need to step here. You must feel that instinctively. And of course, you can't just stand there and look at his feet and ask him to attack how you want, right? You must feel it. You must feel how his body is coming towards you. And your feet must just fill in so that you find just this direction. Now, when I come back here, this is happening. This is here. I'm not. You can't do this alone without the hands. But my body is actually, by stepping forward, by coming back in again, will be having this effect. You can help that effect by this hand. You can help that effect by this hand. But whatever it is, don't grab his arm and then try to get in and push him down. It's a whole continuous movement. So you get a feeling here. It shouldn't be a very rough movement. Like your elbow cracks like that. Was it? No. Wait, your elbow did, I'm sure. Strange. You didn't feel it? No.